This is my 55-gallon aquarium. I got 22 fish in here, and I'm gonna see if we can spot them all. So we can start with 11 right here. Giant Danios. Great fish. They don't mess with anybody, nobody messes with them. They're super fast. They eat anything. Nothing bothers them. This guy stands out like a sore thumb. It's my goldfish. Goldie. He's the biggest guy in here, and I think it almost helps, everybody stay in line, because there's some territorial guys in this tank. You're about to meet some of them over here. You got my blood parrot, one of them. You could tell who's the boss over here is this guy. See? That's his house. He protects that house under like all costs, pretty much. Got an electric yellow African cichlid. Here's a blue Ocara cichlid. I got 3 blue Ocaras, but here's one of my favorites. I got a Jack Dempsey. One day he'll be possibly the tank boss. You see how one of my other blue Ocaras is chasing him down? This is all these guys do. They just fight over this house. It's hilarious. They got plenty of space to go find a spot, and I got some plants coming in the way. For some reason, it's just like they all want the same spot. They can never really agree on that. So I move stuff around. This camera was acting up. So a little bit about my aquarium. I got Penplax that has capacity up to 100 gallons, and so I have polyfill in there. That's my first thing I have in there. And for anybody who doesn't know what polyfill is, it's literally like the stuff you put in your pillows. That's what I put in there. So then once it hits the polyfill, I'll turn on the light, maybe this will help a bit. Let's open this up, guys. So like the first escape, with the water's not flowing, it's gonna go through right here. I put polyfill there so it stops that flow from going back to the tank without getting filtered. It's kind of forcing it to filter. I don't care how slow, or I don't care about that. I don't care if it kills the engine, whatever. Then I got a bag of carbon in there. I don't know if you can see it. That's just activated carbon, which is one of these. I got all my fluval stuff down here. Now, by the way, yeah. So this is one of my pumps. I got the green killing machine. I use it very, very occasionally, to be honest with you. And it costs a lot of money to replace the bulbs, and the machine itself wasn't cheap. For the air pump, you'd be surprised. It's a 10-gallon rating, but I have it on my 55 because it's attached to the house. I don't know if you guys remembered or noticed, but it's just that. That's what's going on right there. So let me get on with this filter. So I have some bio balls, ceramic rings, or it's got the sponge, and then I have more biomedia in there, like as much as I could stuff in there from fluval. So this, keep in mind, this filter is not a fluval, but all the stuff that I put in there is fluval. Now the one that I do have that is fluval is my filter that's over here in this corner. Now what I have in here, I've had all kinds of different things, because this is one of those where you put what you want to put in there. But I have 3 of these. I'm just gonna make the point. I have 3 of those sponges in there, and that literally sucks up debris and lets some bacteria live in there. A lot of places for these guys to hide. You'd be surprised. There's 6 cichlids in here. No, actually, no. That's a miscount. There is 9 cichlids in here, actually. And the thing is that I'm waiting for add some fake plants in here, because so they can block. I could block their vision, sight of vision. But yeah, that's what has it running. It's just these three guys. Lots of water changes whenever I can. Practical LED. I leave this LED on when I'm at work because it doesn't seem practical to leave this monster on. So that just kind of keeps them some company. I don't want to open my windows, you know, during the day either. It just doesn't do me justice. You know, I don't want people to come. You know, I'm at work. I don't want people to see what's in here. You know, and then yeah, pretty much. So now I'm gonna show you some of my gear. So you already saw the pumps. You know, just the food. So this is what I use for water changes. AquaSafe Plus. Some people recommend you replace the full amount or whatever. I just put what it recommends for the amount of water that I'm gonna put in there. But this is like crack to all my fish. You don't really need that. I've had to use it before for the ick. And honestly, you know, the water clarifier, I never use it. I used it only when I was, you know, new to the hobby, because I thought, you know, that was gonna fix all my problems. But then you start to realize, you know, the bacteria, this, and that, and the sand. The sand has done an amazing job at everything, because so like the poop stays on top of the sand, so then I could just siphon it out. And then a lot of bacteria live down there, and then these fish, a lot of them, they like to dig and this and that and move stuff around. It makes perfect sense, so it doesn't hurt their scales or, you know, their body in general. They don't, you know, like if I used to have a gravel type. And here's my FIREMOUTH. Oh, where you going, bud? Oh, the blood parrot just showed up. Over there's another one. Oh, there's my electric yellow. Where's he? Oh, the camera can't focus. What's up, dude? Yeah, let's see if I can get a better outlook over here. So this is what it looks like from behind on the right side. The yellow one over there. Oh, it's actually over here. Oh, we got a blue one, blue carrot coming. So what's going on over here? Just wondering what's going on because this is part of his territory. You know, they are particular about their territory. Oh, blue carrot, another blue carrot. These guys are just camping on the porch, drinking grape soda. Oh. These guys are funny. Always correct me. These were the first guys that I ever got, and my goldfish. These were the first 4 that I had. And the funny thing about it is that I had them in the 10-gallon. Now, not even the net, and nothing fits in that anymore. And then I moved them to the 20-gallon, which is right over here. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there it is. I had the 20-gallon. Then I had to do it. You know, I'm aware these fish, a lot of these are gonna grow up to 6 inches and whatnot. Especially the Jack Dempsey, which right now is the smallest, and that's why I bought him last. And yeah, guys, let's see what happens.